she strike out?
Yeah, 2 strikeouts so far. Sounds better now. It's kind of staticky before. I'll try a little bit.
Just gonna pick it up, and then I'll just voice over the first few.
Okay.
Bases loaded, top of the first inning. The first pitch from Varvitsiotis is in for strike one to Phoebe Sullivan. First round of the South Shore League tournament. This one just over the outside corner at the letters. Strike 2, 0-2 to Sullivan. Bases loaded, Grimes on third, Hendrickson on second, Toomey is at first. This one slashed foul down the first base line. The count remains 0-2. Varvitsiotis, standout Green Wave pitcher, in a little bit of a jam with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Struck out the first 2 batters of the inning. This is another foul. We'll do the 0-2 pitch again. Cohasset Skippers having a rough go of it, coming in at 2-9 on the season. And that is in there for strike 3. After loading the bases, Varvitsiotis ends up striking out the side at the end of the top of the first. No runs, 1 hit. Hull Cohasset leaves the bases loaded. Back for the bottom of the first in just a minute. Bottom of the first inning. Let's meet the Green Wave starting lineup. Leading off is the right fielder Madison Perry. Batting second is the second baseman Callie Pino. But the 3 slot is Victoria Sapala, the center fielder. Batting cleanup is Casey Bailey, the hard-hitting catcher. Batting fifth is the pitcher Shannon Varvitsiotis. Batting sixth is the first baseman Mackenzie Bailey. Hitting seventh is the third baseman Mackenzie Cahill. Batting eighth is the designated player Victoria Becker. And batting ninth is the left fielder Caden Lynch. The Hull Cohasset defense. At first base is Phoebe Sullivan. Second base Catherine Toomey. Shortstop is Angelina Grimes. The third baseman is Bella Hendrickson. Left to right across the outfield, Isabella Kearney, Samantha Kearney, and Emma Carney is in right. Emma Thornton is doing the catching for Taylor Soderberg. Perry slaps this one down the third base line. It rolls foul. Green Wave coming in at 9-1 on the year. They are the second seed in this South Shore League tournament. Only the Middleborough Sachems have bested them. And the Sachems are the top seed in this South Shore League tournament. Here's a fly ball foul down the left field line. Brings the count to 0-2. Airmailed that one, and that is ball one. Starting to cool off a little bit. It is 88 degrees now. About 90 at first pitch. This one is up over the head, swinging and missing, but the throw down to first is not in time. She beat it out. So it goes as a K, and then getting to first on the wild pitch was Madison Perry. Here's Callie Pino, the second baseman. She takes ball one up over her head. So Perry on first. Zapala waiting on deck. Square to bunt. This one is a ball about 10 feet out of the zone, and that puts Perry on second base easily. 2 balls, no strikes to Pino. This one goes high, and Perry's headed for third. She reaches easily. 3 balls, no strikes. They have all been up over the head of Callie Pino. Soderberg's looking for anything to try to calm down here in the bottom of the first. This is ball 4, walk on 4 pitches to Pino. We'll see how long she's on first base. I'm expecting her to take off on pitch number 1 to Sapala. And here is the Green Waves center fielder, Victoria Sapala. One of the 6 or 7 graduates on this team. Pino takes off, and that one, I believe, hits Sapala in the shoulder. No, they're saying it hit the bat, so it's a foul ball. Pino's back to first base. 0-1 to Victoria Sapala. This one is up over the head off the backstop. Perry trots in. Pino's headed for third. She'll reach safely. The throw winds up in left field. Pino holds at third. So off of that first strikeout that wasn't recorded as an out comes a run. Pino's now on third. Pino's going to hold on the wild pitch. A lot of wild pitches from Soderberg here in the bottom of the first inning. Winner of this game plays again on Wednesday evening. Big swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Sapala. Two balls, two strikes. Pitch from Soderberg is high, ball 3. The count moves full. Three balls, two strikes. Here's the payoff pitch from Soderberg. Blooped into left. It's going to go foul. Do the 3-2 again. Here's the payoff pitch. Low and inside, ball 4. 2 walks in the inning, along with a strikeout that ended up in a run. Sapala's just going to trot straight to second and make it easily. Cohasset did throw over. Pino held at third, and then everybody abandoned second base. Early meeting at the mound for Cohasset. When asked if they go by the Skippers or the Pirates, the two mascots from the two schools in the co-op program, got mixed answers. Some of them said Skiprettes. And the consensus was just call us Cohasset. It's 1-0 Abington in the bottom of the first. Runners on second and third. Here's the cleanup hitter, Casey Bailey, the hard-hitting catcher. She takes ball 1 upstairs. Ball 2 comes in up high, 2-0. That one is in there for a strike. The throw to second, and Sapala dives back in safely. Swinging it, high pitch, fouled off. Another pass ball, and trotting home is Pino. Sapala moves up to third. We'll have a courtesy runner for Bailey. Runners on the corners, first and third. Here's Shannon Varvitsiotis. Had to step out because we lost an umpire. It's 2-0 Abington. Bottom of the first inning. This one goes high, and Sapala's going to trot home. Vivian Bonner is the courtesy runner for Bailey. She's now on second. Make that third as there is another wild pitch in the bottom of the first inning. 2 balls, no strikes. Green Wave are up 3-0 in the first round of the South Shore League tournament. Here's a blooper out into shallow left. Another run scores, and it's an RBI single for Varvitsiotis. Make it 4-0 Abington. Mackenzie Bailey, the first baseman, will step in now. Soderberg's given up 4 runs on 2 hits. This one is fouled off out of play. The courtesy runner for Varvitsiotis is Emma O'Neill. This one in the dirt. O'Neill returns to first after a lengthy secondary lead. Another skipper. 3-0. Comes in low, 3-1. Ball 4. Runners on first and second. 3 walks in the inning now for 4 walks in the inning now for Soderberg. The first 6 members of the Green Wave have reached base safely. Mackenzie Cahill, the third baseman. O'Neill takes off for third. No throw down to second. Runners in scoring position with still no outs here in the bottom of the first. Another bouncer. This one chopped foul down the third baseline. 2 balls, 1 strike to Bailey, or rather Cahill. Victoria Becker, the designated player, is on deck. One bounces in. The throw is not in time. Another run for the Green Wave as O'Neill crosses. Bailey moves up to third and Cahill's on first with a walk. 5-0 Abington on top in the bottom of the first. Victoria Becker, the designated player. She is batting in place of the shortstop Ava DiPietro. Cahill moves up to second. Still no outs here in the bottom of the first. Gotta wonder what kind of obscure rules might come into play here. This one's popped up foul. The good news is that it's now 87 degrees, so a little bit of relief. The high of about 96 earlier this afternoon. Ball 2 comes in high. 2 balls, 1 strike to Becker. Caden Lynch, the left fielder, is waiting on deck. This one comes in inside. Ball 3. Five nothing Abington. Chance to add more to that total. Runners on second and third, no outs. This one is high and inside for ball 4. Another walk from Soderberg. The 6th walk of the inning. The base is now loaded. Caden Lynch, the number 9 hitter, the left-hander, steps in. Runners will hold, perhaps out of mercy. Again, yet another wild pitch from Taylor Soderberg. Having a rough go of it so far this afternoon. 5 runs, 6 walks, 1 hit. This match up and down the roster is the Green Wave come in at 9-1. Cohasset at 2-9, and this is a walk on 4 pitches, and Bailey will be walked home, make it 6-0 Abington. Cahill to third, Becker to second, Lynch takes first. Back to the top of the order. Madison Perry, she reached on a strikeout, a wild pitch on a strikeout, her first time up, and scored the first run of the game. I want to thank you for watching this stream and every stream here from the spring sports season, hanging in with us all year long. As now a run will score on yet another pass ball. Runners all move up. Cahill crossed the dish. Becker to third. Lynch to second. That leaves first base open. 7-0 Abington. YouTube.com/AbingtonCam02351. That's the place to go. All throughout the playoffs. Busy week if Abington is victorious today. They'll play again here on Wednesday. Hope to have that stream for you live. Baseball is at it tomorrow afternoon. If they win tomorrow, they'll play Thursday at the Tom Graham Diamond. Here's a fly ball, shallow center field. Another long shortstop, and the first out is recorded. Madison Perry flies out to shallow short. Callie Pino walked and scored her first time up. She's got runners on second and third this time, and she gets hit in the left arm by that one and will take her free base. First hit batsman of the game for Soderberg. Base is juiced once again. Victoria Sapalo walked and scored her first time up this inning. For those wondering, after 4.5 innings, the slaughter rule is a 10-run lead. Here's a high fly ball, left field, sizing it up, and unable to make the catch. It pops out of the glove. Run will score. The bases remain loaded. Becker across the plate. Caden Lynch finds herself at third base. Pino's up to second, and Sapala's on first on the E7. 8-0 Abington. Throw down to second. Diving back safely is Pino. 8-0 Abington. Chance to add more, just one out. This one fouled off out of play. Seven walks and a hit batsman in the bottom of the first inning. This one skips across, and scampering home is Litch, make it 9-0. Pino up to third. Sapala is now on second. First base open once again. Pino's gonna trot home, and another run scores. This is Abington sending a message to the rest of the South Shore League. It's now 10-0 in the bottom of the first inning. This is Casey Bailey, the catcher at the plate. She walked and scored her first time up. Hits a chopper to third. The throw over to first is in time. Sapala held at third, once again probably out of mercy. Shannon Varvitsiotis, the pitcher, up for the second time this inning, hits a chopper down to third. The throw to first. This is still Casey Bailey. The roller down to third, both times were foul. My bad. Full count and ball four. How's that for a plot twist? I had Bailey recorded as an out, and instead she's on first base with a walk. She gets the courtesy runner. Shannon Varvitsiotis steps in now. Second base is vacant. Runners on the corner. Sapala's at third. Bailey's at first. Varvitsiotis hit a single out to shallow left field her first time up. This one skips across, and courtesy runner for Bailey moves up to second base. That's Vivian Bonner. This one fouled off. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, bottom of the first inning. 10-0 Abington. One chopped foul down the third base line. Strike 2. Count evens up at 2-2. Grounder to short, making the grab. The throw is in time. The run scores. Sapala across the plate. Bonner's up to third, running for Bailey. Here's a blooper out into center field. It'll drop. Another run will score. That was Mackenzie Bailey with the blooper. trotting to second is Bailey. 12-0 Abington. 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. This one is fouled out of play. Beautiful day here, right behind the Beaver Brook Elementary School in Abington. 87 degrees, sunny, not a cloud in the sky. For opening night of the South Shore League tournament, the first annual softball South Shore League tournament. The MIAA playoffs start next week. This one bounces across. Bailey's going to hold at second. That one over the outside corner for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. That one skips across for ball 3. And that's ball 4 high. Nine walks in the bottom of the first inning now for Taylor Soderberg to go along with 1 hit batsman and 1 error. This one chopped foul. Here's a high fly ball, deep center field, drifting back, unable to make the catch. It one helps the wall. And the runners are going to hold it second and third. Bailey up to third, Cahill to second. Becker's on second with the double there. Cahill's up to third. 13-0 in the bottom of the first inning. And there it is, a pop-up to the catcher in foul territory to end the inning. Let's do the recap here. We batted through the order 2 complete times, 13 runs on 9 walks, 1 error, 1 hit batsman in the bottom of the first inning. Shannon Varvitsiotis will head back to the circle for the top of the second. It's 13-0 Abington. We're back in a flash.
So this is live too? That was awful. Like, we're going to get to a point, probably next inning, Abington's going to swing at every single pitch. Every single one. Can the game end sooner? Has to go at least 4. Unless the teams mutually agree, which could happen. Yeah. I realized that at the beginning of the game. That's a swivel. You haven't really looked at it. Yeah, they're not.
All right, so the top of the second inning will be led off by who else but the pitcher, Taylor Soderberg. Emma Thornton due up second. Emma Carney will bat third. Swing and a miss, strike one from Varvitsiotis. Swing and a miss, strike two. 0-2 now to Soderberg. Ball one high and outside. It is 13-0 Abington heading to the second frame. A scheduled 7-inning game tonight. This one slashed through the left side of the infield for a base hit for Soderberg. It's the second hit of the afternoon for Hull Cohasset. Emma Thornton, the catcher, steps in. Soderberg takes off for second. The throw is not scooped cleanly by DiPietro, so Soderberg's got a stolen base. This one foul tipped into Bailey's mitt. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike two on the heater from Varvitsiotis. That one's in there for strike three, the 4th strikeout of the afternoon for Varvitsiotis. Emma Carney, the right fielder, steps in. First pitch to Carney is in there for strike one. One popped foul. 0-2. The 0-2 from Varvitsiotis. Swing and a miss, strike three. The first 5 outs of the Abington defensive end of things have all been Ks. Back to the top of the order, Samantha Kearney steps in. She takes strike one. Soderberg took off for third and slid in safely. That one check swinged and missed on the strike. No balls, 2 strikes to Kearney. She struck out her first time up. Takes ball one a little bit outside. 1-2 with Soderberg on third base. Well, the count evens up at 2-2. Count moves full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that is ball 4, the third walk allowed from Varvitsiotis. Runners on the corners. 2 away here, top of the 2nd inning. That one's in there for strike 1. Bailey checked the runners. Get the feeling Kearney wants to take off for 2nd. That one comes in low. Should just be trying to draw a wild throw here with 2 outs. Give a chance for Soderberg to reach home. It's in there for a strike. The throw down to 3rd, and they got Soderberg. She didn't get back in time, and Soderberg gets picked off to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. And we will head to the bottom of the 2nd inning with the Green Wave leading 13-0 over Hull Cohasset in the 1st round of the South Shore League tournament.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be in, God willing, I'll be in shape by then. Yeah. What are you trying to interview him on? Yeah, I'm down. Hopefully the softball game ring comes before that. Yeah, because then you'll have pissed off drunk kids. Alright, hopefully I would have killed for that last inning. Abington scored 13. Throw in the dead towel. Throw in the dead towel. I'll tell you.
Bottom of the 2nd inning. Let's see what we'll get from Abington. They put up 13 in the 1st. It will be led off by the top of the order, Madison Perry. Abington batted around 2 full times in that 1st inning. Madison Perry, Kelly Pino, Victoria Sapala all due up for the Green Wave. This one slapped down to 3rd, and nobody can pick it up in time, so Perry reaches on the E5 originally. Kelly Pino walked and was hit by a pitch in her 2 trips up to the plate in the 1st inning. defensive changes. Lexi Sorensen is the new right fielder for Hull Cohasset. This one slapped right up the middle to center field. So Pino reaches safely for the third time in the first 2 innings. Victoria Sapala walked and reached on an error. She hits this one up the middle. That'll get through the infield. Perry turns for home. Pino trots over to third. And it is now 14-0 Abington. And Sapala has reached safely. Shockingly, that is Victoria Sapala's first recorded at bat. Casey Bailey has walked twice. They'll throw to short as Sapala walks very slowly over to second. Runners on second and third. Pino's at third base. Shannon Varvitsiotis is on deck. There's a new pitcher for Hull Cohasset. That would be number 5, Madeline Pearson. Bailey hit by the pitch. Bases loaded. Soderberg has moved out to left field. Pearson's almost slow pitching it. That high arc. Bounces in, 2 balls, no strikes. If you missed one of our live broadcasts, want to catch a replay of the game, want to watch something back, AbingtonCam.tv, the place to go for on-demand video live streams of our cable access channels, bulletin board information, and more. Official online home of Abington Community Access and Media, AbingtonCam.tv. All 4 will walk in a run. Pino crosses for the 3rd time today. The first Green Wave member to do that. Sapala moves up to 3rd. Bailey to 2nd. Courtesy runner for Varvitsiotis is Emma O'Neill once again. It's now 15-0 for those keeping score at home. Bases are loaded. There is no outs in the bottom of the 2nd inning. ball 4. $16-0. Paula crosses for the 3rd time today. Mackenzie Cahill has walked twice. So line her out to shallow center field. It bounces in. The runners will all move up one base, in the 17th Abington run of the day will score. Strike 1 to Victoria Becker, who has a walk and a double. Going high and inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Thank you for joining us as we cross the 1 hour mark in this game. Ball 3 of the runners all hold on the passed ball. There's been a lot of those today. This one chopped down the 3rd baseline, foul. Count moves full. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And believe it or not, that is the first strikeout of the game for an Abington batter. Caden Lynch walked and popped out to second. It's a high fly ball to right field. Unable to make the grab is Carney. And another run scores. 18-0 Abington now. Bailey's at 3rd. Cahill's at 2nd. Lynch is at 1st. Back to the top of the order. Madison Perry is 0 for 2, if my math is correct. She struck out but reached on the wild pitch, flew out to short, and reached on an error. She takes strike 1 over the middle, ball and strike. Rather, no balls, 2 strikes to Perry. She slaps one to short, it hits a lip, and they're safe all around. Bailey crosses for the 3rd time. Cahill moves up to 3rd. Lynch to 2nd. And Perry is on for the 3rd time today. is now 19-0. Winner of this game, whoever that may be, will play again on Wednesday in round 2 of the South Shore League tournament. Widely expected it'll be Abington and Middleborough going at it Friday evening under the lights in Middleborough for the South Shore League title. That'll be a heck of an entertaining game. That was the case when the Sachems came here to the Memorial Field complex earlier this year and gave the Green Wave their only loss on the season. It was 4-1 the final in that one. The Green Wave loaded the bases in the bottom of the 7th and couldn't get any of those runs home. It's been a wild one here today, 19-0. Just the bottom of the 2nd inning with 1 out. We have crossed the 1 hour mark in this game. The Green Wave have batted around the order in each of their first 2 at-bats. Well on their way as Kelly Pino steps up for the 4th time today, the 2nd time this inning. They'll throw down to first. Trotting back safely was Madison Perry. This one fouled off. Grows ever cooler, now down to 86 degrees. Throw down to first. Perry dives back in time once again. Emma Thornton doing the catching for Hull Cohasset. Takes a bounce, so the count evens up at 2-2. A 3 balls, 2 strikes, a full count. Payoff pitch from Pearson. And that's ball 4. Thought I was going crazy there for a second. Make it around 20 in for the Green Wave in the first 2 innings. As Cahill crosses again, Lynch moves up to 3rd. Perry to 2nd. And Kelly Pino is on for the 4th time today. Victoria Sapala is, let's see, 1 for 1. She also reached on an error and walked. Hit a single her last time up. High fly ball, shallow center, and unable to make the grab. They'll get the force at 3rd base. Lynch scores 21-0. Blackjack. Perry's out at 3rd. Pino the number 27. That's Emma O'Neill. She's running for And Sapala's just gonna end the inning here on a pickle. She's not trying to reach the base safely. There is mercy, and Sapala is picked off. It is 21-0 at the end of the second inning. Green Wave only batted around once that inning, 1.5 times. Heading to the top of the third, we're going to start having that discussion. Isabella Kearney will lead off. Angelina Grimes due up second. Bella Hendrickson will hit third for Hull Cohasset. Back in a flash.
The pitchers can't even reach. You ever seen the Rocky movies? Bits and pieces. Alright, so the Apollo Creed fight when he's going against Ivan Drago. And Rocky's the corner man. Apollo's getting beat badly, right? I don't want to spoil it, but I mean, do you care? No. Okay. Nobody probably never see it. So that fight is the story. Ivan Drago is so powerful, he actually killed Apollo Creed with his punching power. So there's a point in one of the later rounds of that fight where the whole court is screaming Rocky, throw in the damn towel, throw in the damn towel. You throw in the towel, the fight's over. If he did, it would have saved Apollo's life. I'm bugging Paul Cohasset to throw in the damn towel. I mean, this is something.
We have a new pitcher for the Green Wave. It is Jess Blythe, the freshman, taking the place of Varvitsiotis. Sapala is now playing shortstop instead of center field. Melody Strobel is in right field. Madison Perry moves over to center. Abby Boydie takes left field. Lily Jackson is the new third baseman. Emma O'Neill is at second base, replacing Callie Pino. And the new first baseman is Vivian Bonner. So, 9 defensive changes for the Green Wave. In the top of the third inning, they lead it blackjack nil. Throw to first is not in time. And Isabella Kearney reaches on a bunt single. Angelina Grimes walked her first time up. Pitch comes in. Well, the throw down to first is not in time. Blown outside. As I suspected, there is a new catcher as well. That is Kiera Howley, the sophomore. Pitch to Grimes is in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two ball, 1 strike, I guess you can say.
Ground ball to short. The throw to second is not in time. That was awfully close. So Kearney moves up to second. Grimes is at first. The throw to third is apparently not in time. Stolen base for Kearney, and by virtue of association, Grimes. Runners on second and third. This is Bella Hendrickson, the third baseman. Swing and a miss. Ball and a strike. Pitch from Blythe. Strike 2. One shot back to Blythe. She makes a phenomenal play. The throw to first in time. Now the throw home is not in time. And lo and behold, Hull Cohasset has their first run of the game. Grimes up to third on the sack. 1-3 on the putout from Blythe. Catherine Toomey will step in. .2-0 from Blythe, skips in ball 3, and another run will score. This one chopped down the third base line, foul. Phoebe. She's on first. Phoebe Sullivan struck out looking her first time up. Chopped up the middle. Blythe goes to second. And Sapala didn't get to the base in time is the ruling, so they're safe at first and second. This is Soderbergh's spot in the lineup. She bunts it and ends up spinning off the top of her helmet, going foul. This is Taylor Soderbergh, the new left fielder. One chop to Sapala. She'll flip to second in time for the out. So it's a fielder's choice. Toomey moves up to third. Sullivan is out at second, and Soderbergh reaches on the single. This one is popped foul.
Brady, what'd you do?
Might have torn my meniscus.
Jeez,
Yeah, I know.
how'd you do that?
I tried to go over a rope, and I swung my leg back, and I just came out.
Oh, jeez.
I should be back for the playoffs.
Oh, as long as you're back. What just happened?
Somebody scored, and they won the third base.
So Toomey scores, and Soderbergh finds herself at third. (22-3). Inning comes to an end. It is 21-3 in the middle of the third inning. We're back after this.
Coach is talking.
There's no way they can continue this. It's a cruel and unusual punishment. There's an amendment against this.
Abington should have never changed it. Four?
I got 21-3.
Oh yeah. So what is it after Abington band starts on the other side of that's on the other side of the game's over?
So they're going to start having this conversation every half inning. We have to go to the end of 4
Up to you.
for the slaughter.
Literally you can do.
That's another inning and a half. You a sports fan at all?
Yep.
Well, it's only fair
The Bruins are in there.
if we watch the Bruins game. It's 1-0.
Bruins?
Costa scored.
Sweet. Are we up? We're losing like 2-1 in the series, right?
2-2.
Oh, cool. Good.
This is Kira Howley leading off the inning for the Green Wave, who lead it 21-3 heading to the bottom of the third inning. Oh, 0-1 to Howley. She swings and misses at strike 2. Pearson back in the circle for the bottom of the third after coming on in relief after the first inning. Here's a high fly ball, center field. Unable to make the catch is the center fielder. Howley's got a double. That was Samantha Kearney unable to make the grab. High pop up, foul territory, and that is the first out of the inning. That was Blythe who popped out to foul territory. Now it is Vivian Bonner, the sophomore. Bonner takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. It evens the count at 2-2. Three balls, 1 strike to Bonner, and she'll take ball 4. Green Wave have batted around in each half inning that they've been at the plate. And they switched out all 9 members during the last half inning. This one flied out to left and making the grab for the second out of the inning. This is number 6, Melody Strobel, the sophomore. Strobel's first at bat today. She takes ball too low. Ball 3 inside, 3-0 to Strobel. Finally a strike on the changeup down the middle. Three balls, one strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. And ball 4. Bases are loaded for the new left fielder, Abby Boydie. Chopper to short. And they're safe all around on the E6. Another run scores. That makes it 23-0. Fly ball to left. Making the catch to retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. We have reached the end of the third inning. It is 23-3, Abington on top. We're back in a flash.
Way too mature. That pitch is a freshman. She's doing terrible.
What's the logic behind it? There's a constitutional amendment against cruel and unusual punishment.
Yep.
Not only is cruel and unusual punishment for alcohol, but it's also cruel and unusual punishment for the press.
True. Parents of alcoholic.
Not a lot is the correct answer.
I think you're behind us is probably more entertaining.
I'm sorry this has to be your first Abington softball game.
Second, I mean, at least they're winning.
Top of the fourth, it's 23-3 Abington. We will be led off here by Emma Carney, the right fielder. Or at least the 9th spot in the lineup. It's number 25. It's Lexi Sorensen up at the plate. No balls, 2 strikes to Sorensen. Jess Blythe is the Green Wave pitcher, if you want to call it on in relief of Shannon Varvitsiotis. Varvitsiotis pitched 2 scoreless innings. The last half inning was the first time that Abington did not bat around the order, and a strikeout for Sorensen. Samantha Kearney backs out, ball 1 low and inside. Strike to Kearney. This one comes in high, ball 2. Shallow center, drops in for a base hit. Isabella Kearney now. Sun's starting to set, shadows starting to envelop the field, starting in right field. This one slashed foul. And grounded to third. The throw over to first is in time. The throw to third is wild. Now charging home, and the throw in time for the double play to end the third inning. Okay. Look. I'm going to mark that one down first before I explain what's going on. So 5, 3, 5, 1, 2 double play to end the top of the fourth. Abington has elected to forego their bottom of the fourth inning at bat. And if they record another 3 outs, so Hull Cohasset has a 6-out inning. If Abington gets 3 more outs, this game's over. I think I've officially now seen it all, folks. So this is Angelina Grimes leading off the top of the 5th inning. This one popped foul down the third baseline. We've reached just about peak craziness here. It's 23-3 Abington. Angelina Grimes, Bella Hendrickson, and Catherine Toomey due up in the top of the 5th. The ball and a strike to Grimes. Grimes is yet to record an at-bat. 2 walks on the day. Three and 1 to Grimes. Green Wave will be back at it on Wednesday. Ball 4 to Angelina Grimes. No outs, runner on first for Hull Cohasset, top of the 5th inning. Grimes takes off for second. Apparently Sapala got the tag in. So picked off, caught stealing is Grimes. Hendrickson's 1 for 2. She grounded out to the pitcher and hit a single way back in the 1st inning. Approaching the 2-hour mark in this one. Thank you for hanging in with us on this hot, steamy day. This one popped foul. YouTube.com/AbingtonCam02351/live is the place to go for all of our live streams. You've been there all year long, as have we. If you missed one of those live broadcasts, AbingtonCam.tv, the place to go for on-demand video, live streams of our 3 cable access channels, bulletin board information, and more. AbingtonCam.tv. Feel free to also follow us on social media. AbingtonCam_02351 across the board. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Once again, I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson, bringing you all the action from right center field here, right behind the Beaverbrook Elementary School in Abington. Decisive Abington lead. It's 23-3 in the top of the 5th. The Green Wave opted out of the bottom of the 4th. There's a pop-up foul out of play. Count moves full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Jess Blythe, the Green Wave pitcher, on in relief of Shannon Varvitsiotis. They'll most certainly save Varvitsiotis for Wednesday. Grounded to Sapala at short. The throw to first is in time for the out. 2 away in the top of the 5th. The Green Wave need 1 more to end it. Catherine Toomey is the last chance for the Hull Cohasset. Here's a long fly ball, deep left field. It's going to 2-hop the fence. And it's a stand-up double for Catherine Toomey. Phoebe Sullivan has a single and a strikeout to her name today. Ground ball to Sapala. She fields it cleanly. The throw to first is in time, and that will do it. A wild one here. But it comes to an end after 4.5 innings. A slaughter rule victory for the Abington Green Wave in the first game of the 2021 South Shore League Tournament. The final score, 22-3. Green Wave knock out the Hull Cohasset Pirates Skippers. I want to thank you for watching this broadcast of Abington Community Access and Media. I want to thank our cameraman for hanging in with us for this wild affair, the one, the only, James Cullity. And for everyone here at Abington Community Access and Media, I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson. We'll see you next game.